Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Leo here. I haven't been posting videos. We've had some real bad weather, and we almost had a fire here. Let me explain to you what's going on. Right now, I'm doing the cleaning of the tortoise. So I cleaned all the tortoises already, but as soon as you put them in here, they poop. Let me bring them over here so you can see what they look like. So I washed them. I scrubbed them with a little toothbrush, and I gave them cactus today. They had calcium yesterday. There's the other two over here, but look at that. Look at the poop, and I just changed it right now. Like these were the first ones that I washed. Let me see. Can you see that? Okay. All right. So. All right. So this one over here, it's got this is the baby one. Here's two. Here's two more. There's one over there. And like I said, I like to keep two per tub, but we're out of space because there's three in that one, so we're out of space. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'm gonna adjust this cabinet right here. This shelf. I'm gonna adjust it and see if I can lower everything down, and then I'll just hang the lamps from the ceiling so I can have an extra row. But tomorrow or Sunday, I'll work on that. So there's three in here. 1, 2, 3. And the reason I don't like putting 3 is because if you can tell over here, if you put 2 together, they grow the same rate. So you can tell right here that they're the same size. And if you put 3 together, they'll grow slower because of the room. So right here, let me open this. Sorry for moving the camera. So we have these ones right here. I'm not sure because I can't see the camera. All right, so we're up to, I haven't counted them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 28, 27, somewhere around there, 28 or 27 tortoises. We do have more tubs there, so we can fill this, but I need to pick up the lamps, the brooder lamp. But like I said, I'll work on this on Sunday. I'll try to get it Sunday. That's what we've been working on. Took a couple of days off work because this room was getting super hot, and I couldn't figure out what's going on with it. The heater had been off, even when it was like 100 degrees outside, it was hotter in here. So the day before yesterday, I think it was Wednesday, I noticed that when I was over there, the lights were dimming a little bit, like for 5-6 seconds. And then, they go back to full spectrum, full brightness. So I came over here, I got a meter, and I checked the wire to the breaker going up to the AC, and one of them didn't have no power in it, like amps. Checked the amps on it. One of them had no amps, the other one had no amps, and then it would give amps for like 5 to sometimes 8 seconds, like to 35 amps. So it's what's going on probably for maybe 3 to 4 weeks, because this room was getting super hot. That's why I had all the windows open. And And what I had found out was the power wires that were hooked up. Like this is the element right here. Let me put it right here so you can see it. So this is the element from the heater. I took it off. And no, that's not good lighting. Let's try it right here. Okay, so the wires that were hooked to this, I cut them. I had to cut them because the wire nuts, they were melted off like if there was a fire in there. So I cut them. And it was the heating element. The heating element. This is the heating element. The heating element, what it did was, I don't know if you can tell here. It shouldn't be, let me see. I think you can see it right here a little bit better. It shouldn't be doing that little worm. Shouldn't be doing this. Okay. So Mari yesterday when she got home, what was happening was this got hot and it bent down and it arced and it. So Mari said it might work. She tried to straighten it out, but it didn't because once you heat it up, it does it again. So what it did was because one of these has power all the time, it arced right here, right? And it was sending back feed, like a back feed. And it was getting hot and hot. And what saved this from the fire was it has a high limit here. So even though the AC was off, this thing was still creating heat. And then it would get so hot that the high limit would turn it off, like kill the power from here to here. Right? But then it would reset. So it would reset like 5-6 seconds. It would cool down enough to reset and it heat up again. And then it would heat up and trip out again and it would reset. So it was constantly, probably for like a month or more, it was probably like this. And then I noticed that I think on Wednesday, I'm not sure Wednesday, like I smelled fire, like something was burning, like the neighbor was burning trash or something, like plastic. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. And I went to work and it stayed on my mind. And I'm at work thinking about it, got upset with Mari. And I had to come home. I was like, you know what, I need to go home. I didn't tell Mari because Mari gets like all hysterical. So, you know, we got into an argument at work and I told you know what, I need to go home. Because this is something like that you can't fix during the weekend. So I have been home like I think it was Wednesday that we came home. Wednesday, half a day on Wednesday, Thursday, and today. So Thursday I got up there. Wednesday I got up there and I checked it. This is what I found. Right? Or was it Thursday? No, it was Thursday. I got up there on Thursday. Wednesday, I found that it was overamping, like amping. So on Thursday morning, when Mari went to work, I went up there, and this is what I found, right? So this is something that you can't work on the weekend because supply houses are closed on the weekend. And so on Thursday, because like I have a Romex, like a wire, you know, like a Romex going over there. So Thursday, what I did is I went to Home Depot. I took a measurement, went to Home Depot, bought some conduit, some 3/4 conduit, bought some number 6 wire, and a number 10 wire for the ground, and I piped it in all the way over there, right? I still need to get the flex, but I can go to Home Depot. I think it's $1.20 a foot, and I only need like 3 feet. So anyways, today, because I did all the wiring yesterday, I just need help pulling it down to the panel. Today in the morning, I got up early. I went and had breakfast at the Circle K while I waited for the Carrier Supply House to open to buy this thing. So it was $225 at the Supply House. And this is what they call a 5kW, but I wanted to get like a double element, and it was only $20 more, right? So it was like $250 for the 10kW which has 2 elements, would warm up a little bit faster. The unit is able to take like 4 different kind of elements. So it was 250, and he had to order it, and it would be here next Thursday for free shipping on their truck, right? From a different location. So I told him I'd give him a call back. Came home, found it on the internet for 125. I'd be here Thursday out of Florida. So as of right now, we don't have not even air conditioning because we need this connector, and we need to put the power back here so we can run the AC. But if I had to, I could just disconnect the heater, put this back in there. But I think we should be all right till next Thursday. But this right here has been going on for a couple of weeks. It might be, man, I'd like to say more than a month, but I'm just going off with like 3 to 4 weeks, and I think it was longer. We thought the heat was because of the lamps, right? Because having all these lights on, but that's not even pulling like 2.5 amps, so that's not a lot of heat being drawn. It was this. And like I said, on Wednesday in the morning when I came here to do my walkthrough, I smelled the smell still, like from Tuesday when I thought the neighbor was burning, and then like that ritual on Wednesday in the morning when I do my walkthroughs before I go to work, to check on everybody if nobody's flipped over. I smelled it again, and then it's on my mind at work, and sure enough, the wires that were hooked here, because I had to cut them, they were already like the wire nuts, because it had wire nuts, they were like on fire, like melted from a fire, like it created a fire. So what I noticed is that the breaker was tripped, right? And I reset it, but I didn't think about what might have caused it to trip. I thought maybe because I was messing around with the lights outside, I maybe by accident turned it off. And that's what got me to think also. So the fire was just contained to the little space there, and that was it. So good thing that I came home and I checked that. Like I said, between Thursday and today, I went to look for it, but I'd rather order it on the internet. It's going to take the same amount of time. Save $100 on it, and it'll be at an 8 kW or 10 kW, but it's dual. But we almost had a fire here, and that's not a good thing because everything would have burned. The truck out there would have got burned. All these animals would have got burned. Snakes would have got burned. The snakes are right here. The mice over there would have got burned, or at least killed with smoke damage. So please, everybody, stay safe out there. Maybe get somebody to get an amp probe. Let me see where the amp probe is at. So you don't need to buy an expensive amp probe. We got like 2 or 3 of these laying around. I'll show you. So these are from Home Depot. They're Kleins. These are what I call throwaway meters. They're like $30 or something. I'm not sure how much they are. I should buy one and do a giveaway. Cheap. They're cheap, so they you could break them and throw them away, and it won't be like $100, $200. Just put it on amps. Put it on amps and wrap it around the wire, and then it'll tell you if it's off or on. But wait a minute or two just in case it's cycling off like mine. If not, call somebody to check it for you. I'm trying to go to propane furnace instead of heat, and maybe put the unit right there. I'll have to talk to Marty because I think that's what I'm going to do. Take it down from the top, from up there, and put it right here. Maybe buy a new one and put it right here. Propane furnace. Because everything we have here is propane. Dryer. We dry with propane. We cook with propane. Water heater is propane. The only thing we have is to heat is propane. So Yeah, almost had a fire. So you guys out there, I know winter and getting cold spells, you might want to get somebody to check that for you. Um, if you're feeling your house is even on a cool day, your house is hot, you might have the same symptoms as me, because I believe it might have been going on for months, because this room was always hot, even if I left the windows open and the fans running. That's why we had the fans running, honestly, because we tried to cool this room off, and now it's better. No, like it's not hot. It's just warm. So yeah, hopefully you watch it to the end and stay safe out there. Get somebody to check your heaters. Maybe if you have electric heating, maybe they can get up there and pull it out and check if it's all loose like this. If it's all loose, it's time for a replacement. Don't try to fix it. They're really not worth the burning your house down. Like I said, I was already for months. I'm gonna say this shit. Sorry. I'm gonna say this has been going on for months, and I just caught it because of this cold spell, and then that burn smell. So I should have cut the whole wires, and the ball of wire that were right here burned, but you can still smell it. So stay safe out there, guys. Uh, get somebody to check your heaters, and then stay safe. Once these things are bent like this, they're no good. They need to be replaced. Don't try to bend them back, because once they heat up, they'll go back to the original. They got to be straight like that. Straight. See those straight ones? Straight. So, and that's because I have an air conditioning contractor's license, but that one got by me because I didn't notice. So stay safe out there. Leave your comments, questions, and hit the thumbs up for us. Thank you for watching.